If you started to experience lower back pain, either suddenly or just a gradual onset, here are some things you might find helpful to start to relieve that pain. Sit on something nice and firm, hands on opposite shoulders, slowly turn to one side as far as you can, and then nice and slowly around to the other side. Repeat that for a good couple of minutes. You may find it's a little bit restricted turning to one side, or maybe even to both sides. So just get to the point where you're able to, and that should start to ease things off quite nicely. Exercise number 2 is just working in a different plane of movements. Those of you that have done yoga or Pilates before will know this as the cobra. So you're going to get something firm. You can lie on the floor, or a firm mattress will do. Hands next to your shoulders as if you're about to do a press up. Then you want to just push up as high as you're able to and back down. A good rule on this one is if you push up and there's like a sharp pain, you want to stop just before that sharp pain. However, if you push up and there's just a bit of tightness, you can just push yourself a little bit into that. So if I was feeling a sharp pain, let's say there, I might stop about this point instead. So just pushing up to there and back down. Repeat that for 1 to 2 minutes. And again, that should start to free things off quite nicely. So those first 2 exercises should go quite a long way actually to loosening things off, certainly within a few days and possibly even immediately. However, if you do have a resistance band, there's quite a nice little traction exercise that can provide a bit of immediate relief. So you can tie your band around something heavy and you loop it around the top of your thighs. So you want to make sure it's right at the top of the thighs, not sort of halfway down. You're directly in line with the band, and then or the band attachment, I should say. Then you shuffle away and keeping your knees and feet together. Just lie down there and relax on the floor. You may find that your back arches or kind of just your ribs get pulled into a slightly flared position. If that happens, that's absolutely fine. Just lie there, stay perfectly relaxed. During the course of this, you may start to feel a nice, gentle, relieving sensation go through the back. It's quite subtle, it's quite gentle, but it tends to come on after a couple of minutes and can be quite pleasant. Lie there for about 5 minutes or so, and it may well provide some immediate relief. There is a final one that can help if you are experiencing lower back pain, and that is basically a deep squat. The really important part of this is what happens to your bum at the bottom of it. So when you get all the way down, it will naturally tuck under. That is known, rather amusingly, as a butt wink. Because that only really happens at the bottom, if you can't get all the way down without holding on, then just get something firm to hold on to and just go all the way down and then back up. So you're not trying to tuck that tailbone under at the bottom, but you're just allowing it to happen when you get there. If your back is quite seized up and tight, you might find it you start to get a little bit of discomfort before you get all the way down. So just get to that point and then come back up. And then you repeat that about 10 times. You might find even during the course of that, it starts to free it up, but it certainly should help you later on in the day and into the next day. So try those 4, if you have a band, of course, otherwise just the other 3. See how you get on. And if it's not really settling, then maybe worthwhile just heading to your local physiotherapist and they'll be able to help you out.